What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video I really wanted to speak from the heart and send a message out to all of the guys out there, all of the men out there that watch this channel and watch my videos. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button. But I'm wanting to really share about the two terms that we see most often in red pill sort of content communities, but just in general life as well. And those two terms are alpha and beta. And I want to go into really why I think that these two terms need to be completely ditched, abolished from our language as men. So the idea of alpha and beta is basically that the alpha is the group leader. You know, he's the leader of the pack, he's the most capable, he's the most competent, and all the rest of it, right? And then you've got all of the betas who follow the alpha. And unfortunately, in today's society, the alpha isn't necessarily designed to lead the pack. He is there to try to get as much value from the world as possible. He's there to get as much money for himself as he can, as much attention in terms of followers, subscribers, likes, sleep with as many women as possible. And it's all about getting as much value for himself as possible and creating a ring fence around him, or around him and other alphas that actually prevent the betas, as you may call them, from leveling up, from achieving success in their life, from becoming more confident and all the rest of it. And this is because we live in a very superficial, fake, shallow social media type world where the values that we are taught to hold dear are really garbage values. You know, so the great men of the past, you know, cared about things like loyalty, cared about honesty, cared about respect, cared about accountability and responsibility. And from what I've seen in today's culture is the more responsibility that you take, actually the more that harms you. So you see that a lot of the men at the top that deem themselves to be high value alpha men take very little responsibility in their life. And part of the reason for that is, firstly, that you can come on camera, you be very controversial, you can talk shit, and I'm not putting any names out there. You can do all of that and you can get a lot of attention, you can get a lot of views, you can get a lot of likes, and people will pay attention to what you're saying just simply from the fact that you're controversial. And that's partly down to the fact that we live in a world now where we're also connected through social media. It's very easy to gain attention through social media. And obviously with attention comes money, because you're marketing. Anything that you're able to sell, you can market through social media. The main form of building wealth nowadays is obviously online marketing. So if you're good on social media, if you have a big following, all the rest of it, then the chances are you're going to make a lot of money. If you make a lot of money, then there's going to be a lot of girls that are going to want to sleep with you, either because they think that, you know, they want to have a part of your lifestyle, or they want to see you as a trophy, like that you're cool and that they can sleep with you, all the rest of it. But regardless of any of that, you know, it's very, very shallow and very superficial, the world that we're living in. A true alpha doesn't have to try to prove to everyone that he is alpha, because he knows that he is already. He knows in his heart that he is alpha. And it goes back to the fact that if you're looking at the animal kingdom and where the term alpha actually originated from, which has kind of been debunked now anyway, but the alpha is actually there to lead the pack, He's there to help people to improve, to grow. He's not looking to gain as much value for himself as possible. The alpha is selfless, and from all I can see from a lot of these people that are claiming themselves to be alpha are very selfish. So if you're watching this red pill sort of community content or the rest of it, and what you're really doing is you're just trying to belittle other men, you're trying to compete with other men, then we're really going backwards. Like, that kind of shit is like basically what our fathers did to us, you know, what our the males in our life did to us generally, to keep us below them in the hierarchy. And if we wanted to move forward as a society, we've got to start leading. We've got to start supporting those that are below us and helping them up, rather than trying to push them down and abuse our authority and power to keep other people below us. Right, so if you're using the terms alpha, if you're going out into the world thinking that you're alpha, trying to be as alpha as possible, then you're not really providing any real value. You're not helping other people, and as a result of that, you're gonna get what you deserve at the end of the day. Because if you're not operating with good morals, if you're not operating with loyalty, honesty, respect, responsibility and accountability, you're going to find yourself with very, very shallow, superficial relationships that are based on transactions, what you can get from someone else by doing this. And true meaning and purpose in anything in life, whether it is business, whether it is relationships, whether it is romance, whatever it is, the deeper you go, the more meaning and purpose you have in those things, the more fulfilling they're going to be. All right, this is the reason why you see very, very wealthy people that seem to have absolutely everything. They have it all. You find that they still commit suicide. Why is that? It's because those things don't make you happy alone. Right, they're bonuses, they're additions to a life that's full of meaning and purpose. When you have that meaning and purpose, you're actually going to enjoy your life. You're not going to be constantly needing to chase everything outside of yourself to make yourself feel happy, because you're filling yourself with happiness from the inside. And when you reach that place, and it isn't an easy thing to do in today's society, because we're all very connected to social media, which is why you need to pull back from social media, why you need to create values within yourself. You need to understand who you are, what your passions are, what you're really driving at, and disconnect from a lot of the bullshit, a lot of the narratives that we've been taught. Now, red pill can be fantastic for raising your awareness of the reality of the world, which is that it is full of power and corruption. But if you're gonna use that knowledge to then just try to increase your own power and become corrupt in your own way, then you're just as bad as the people that are oppressing you. All right, so this is my message to you guys, men. Be good men, be great men. Look to take responsibility, look to lead, look to help others, look to be selfless. Know your own boundaries, of course. Operate with strong boundaries. You can't help absolutely everyone, and you need to be able to help yourself first. But be a good person and do it with a good heart. Do it with good intentions. Hope this video helps. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.